say parents of freed Afaka students. Our kids behaving strangely. Say parents of freed Afaka students. That's here on page 6 of the Nation newspaper. Parents of the 37 released students of Federal College of Forestry Mechanization, Afaka, Kaduna State, have demanded compensation from the federal government for the ordeal their children passed through in the den of kidnappers. Although they did state how much they needed. They did not state how much they needed from the government. They said the compensation would help them treat the abnormal psychological behavior being exhibited by their children. Okay. Our kids behaving strangely. Parents of freed students demand compensation. Southwest Governors OK Amatekun's joint operations. This is also part of the stories from the Nation newspaper today. Let's move on to the Punch newspaper. Front page headline: hashtag Twitter ban, job losses loom, economic woes to worsen, NESG experts warn. Riders, with present economic woes, we shouldn't add to our people's problems. NESG ban will dampen foreign investors' interest in Nigerian businesses, say economic experts. It will disrupt thousands of small businesses capable of creating 70% jobs, SME owners. Now, remember that this is exactly the angle through which we're approaching this conversation at 8 o'clock. It's just going to be you and me. If you're an entrepreneur on Twitter, if you are a group on Twitter, but you make your activities known via Twitter, if you are a social media manager, for instance, whatever business that you do on social, even if you're a retailer, if you're a business person on Twitter, I want to know exactly how this, because we're seeing numbers being flown around, being thrown around right now as to how much people have lost on Nigeria. The economy has lost in 3 days owing to the ban of Twitter. Would like to know, at least bring it closer to you out there, whether indeed you've lost anything at all to the ban. Well, that's the story the Punch has on its front page here. We're going to flip to page 4 of the Punch newspaper. Let's take a look at this story here. 2 nabbed as gang attacks Lagos school during common entrance exam. Page 4 of the Punch. Men of the Lagos Police Command have arrested 2 persons, Tunji Lawal and Ikechukwu Ogwawai, for allegedly leading an attack on the Amuwo Senior Grammar School in the Agboju area of the state. Punch Metro gathered that some students were sitting for their common entrance examination in the school on Saturday when members of the gang scaled the fence and launched an attack on the parents and guardians who were waiting for their children and wards. Why would they do that? My goodness me. I was even thinking that they were fighting themselves and they took the fight into school. It was learned that the suspects were armed with weapons with which they attacked the parents, guardians, and other yet to be identified persons on the premises of the school. During the attack, it was learned that a distress call was made to the Satellite Police Division and policemen were mobilized to the scene of the incident. I should speak with Mr. Adejobi on this one here. 2 nabbed as gang attacks Lagos school during common entrance exam. Let's see if we can get across to Mr. Adejobi, the spokesperson of police in Lagos in the 8 o'clock hour. We'll see if we can get across to him. Page 4 of the Punch. Now to page 13 of the Punch newspaper. This morning comes this story here that says, cop dead as bandits kill 41 farmers in Zamfara. Fresh attacks. Cop dead as bandits kill 41 farmers in Zamfara. Fresh attacks. This is horrible. That's from page 13 of the Punch newspaper. I'm going to go straight to Daily Trust right away. Daily Trust newspaper has this front page stories. Nigeria afflicted with clueless, visionless leaders. Jega. Nigeria afflicted with clueless, visionless leaders. Jega, that's on page 6 newspaper. So let's flip through the page and then take that story. A former chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, Professor Atohiru Jega, on Saturday said Nigeria has been afflicted with the misfortune of leaders who are not selfless and visionary. Nigeria afflicted with clueless, visionless leaders. Jega. Now to another story. Allow Igbo to have Biafra, CNG tells northern leaders. Allow Igbo to have Biafra, CNG tells northern leaders. Page 4 of the Daily Trust newspaper. The coalition of northern group CNG has urged northern leaders to get the Nigerian state and other critical stakeholders to accept the reality that only remaining option to avert a civil war and bloodshed is for the Igbo to be allowed to have Biafra. It made the call in a letter to all northern emirs and chiefs, all former heads of state, former senate presidents, former chief justices, political and religious leaders, as well as the Ariwa Consultative Forum and the Northern Elders Forum. So I saw the letter they put out. They addressed it to the emir. Quite a long, lengthy one with some bogus accusations. Daily Trust newspaper. Let's take this story here. 15 killed at Igogon 4 months after sack of Fulani settlement. IPOB kingpin for others killed in fresh attack on Imo police headquarters. That's a rider to that story. 15 killed at Igogon 4 months after sack of Fulani settlement. The rider says IPOB kingpin for others killed in fresh attack on Imo police headquarters. Daily Trust for you today. And now to the Guardian newspaper. $12 billion e-commerce suffers as Twitter ban cost 7.5 billion naira in 3 days. My goodness me. Anyways, I'll be talking to entrepreneurs, Twitter entrepreneurs, social media entrepreneurs this morning. Influencers out there. I would hear your story at 8 o'clock. I would hear your story. Well, the banner here on the Guardian front page, $12 billion e-commerce suffers as Twitter ban costs 7.5 billion naira in 3 days. Now listen to the riders. More interesting. 1. FG in talks with China considers internet firewall to block VPN access. A4AI Nigeria says situation creates $1.2 billion loss for MSMEs. Raises questions of our readiness for investors, says Alton. These are all riders to that big story. Front page, the Guardian newspaper. And now to Daily Sun, bloody weekend. Daily Sun newspaper, bloody weekend, 45 killed, scores injured, Obas Palace, 60 houses, 165 vehicles raised in alleged herdsman attack in Oyo, 6 killed as gunmen raised police station in Delta, Commissioner LG chairman's homes in Imo, defend yourself against attack. Akerediolu tells Yoruba. These are the riders to that bloody weekend Daily Sun headline. Twitter ban, experts warn of implications for Nigeria's economy. It's also here. On Daily Sun newspaper. Daily Independent this morning. Banks constant recourse to SLF window indicative of trouble. That's the story front page here. Daily Independent newspaper. LG polls. Lagos APC rules out refund for aggrieved aspirants. There's no money for you. There's no money for you. That's the front page of Daily Independent newspaper for you today. All right, so these are the stories. Lagos, Nigeria. Let's get talking. 7:42 is the time. We're back to take your thoughts after now.
From dusk till dawn, we put you first with the best program.
Have you been vaccinated? Have you seen any magu-magu happen at the center where you were vaccinated?
It is said that a problem shared is half solved. When you admit first that there is a problem and then you share the problem, the understanding is perhaps you're reaching out to people who have an idea of how you would go about resolving the situation.
Tune in to the Morning Crossfire, the Daily Digest,
What's up, Lagos?
the Sunny Side, Hard Facts, Live and Dangerous with Daddy Freeze, the Chat Station, and in the world of sports, Femi and the gang has got you covered. Also, catch our exciting shows every weekend. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Dailies today.
Dailies today.
On 99.3 Nigeria Info.
0700 993 993 993 and 01465 7190. These are the two studio lines. The 01 number is for ladies only, just ladies only. 01465 7190 for the ladies. You've got 60 seconds to share your thought with me on the headlines that you heard this morning. Make it brief and straight to the point. If you want to send me WhatsApp messages, the number is 0809 597 5805. Good morning to you.
Hi, Sheriff. Good morning.
Yes, please.
Okay, Adrian's my name. Well, I want to comment on the issue about the firewall. I don't know why is government being so insistent on restricting the information access to the citizens of this country. Why do we have what really is going on? We have bigger issues to deal with. Insecurity is a bigger issue in this country. I mean, right now, people are scared to travel. People are afraid to move around. Children are being kidnapped, and all you can think about is restricting people's access to One Bird app. It's crazy. It's really crazy. And I think all I'll just tell Nigerians is, we need to be very, very cautious of our electoral processes. We as a people, we need to finally take charge of the electoral process and ensure that we do not have a repeat of this kind of situations again. We should register, we should get our voters' cards, and we should do the right thing. Thank you very much.
Thank you to you for calling me. Appreciate your thought. You can watch live on Facebook and on YouTube. We're not on Twitter for obvious reasons. Don't send me tweets because I will not see it. I'm not on Twitter. The station is not on Twitter. So, yeah, send me your thoughts on Facebook and on YouTube if you're watching on those two platforms, all right? And I will take your thought on those two platforms as well. Nigeria Info, good morning to you.
Good morning, Sheriff.
Good morning.
This is Pastor Ladipo
Talk to
from
me.
Morile Gom.
What's your story?
You see, we have greater issues bedeviling this nation. Twitter is the least of them all. If the government can tackle this insecurity, the rising cost on food stuff will reduce. The reason why there is high rate of food cost is because of insecurity. So let them leave Twitter. Twitter is a secondary issue. They should attend to the primary one so that farmers can go back to farm. People can have access to food, which is very important. It will reduce a lot of abnormalities going on drastically. Thank you and God bless Nigeria.
You too. Nigeria Info, good morning to you. You need to turn off your radio right now. Call me back when you're done. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Morning to you. What's your name?
My name is Chooks. I'm calling from Orile.
What's your story, Chooks?
My story is the 41 farmers that were killed in Zamfara State. I want to know how many farmers that are still remaining there when they have killed 41 farmers. And people are saying that food is costly in the market. Inflation going high every day. And this same government is the government that tells us that they support agriculture. They want farmers to be going to the farm so that food will come down. And people are afraid to go into their farm. Just imagine, when 41 farmers are killed, how many are remaining there? Who will go to farm again? Everybody will be angry and afraid to go to farm. They should know what to do. Should declare state of emergency on security in this country. That's the only option. Thank you.
Thank you, Chooks, for calling me. Appreciate it. I'm going to go to WhatsApp right away. Buhari should resign and things will be better in Nigeria. You didn't even mention your name. Ifeanyi is your name. Ifeanyi, thank you for your thought. Appreciate it. Let's take another one here. Let's see who is here. The killing. This person says, it's a long one. The killing of police and burning of stations. My question is, since they said repented Boko Haram bandits are integrated into Nigerian forces, how do you know identity how do you now identify, a genuine Nigerian security agent? Okay. Nigeria Info, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, Sheriff. Good morning.
Morning to you.
Please, this is Isema calling from Ilasa.
Welcome.
Please, I don't know what is really going on in this country. If the federal government should leave what to do for insecurity, they are blocking Twitter. That is not. Honestly, I'm not just happy this morning. Look at the child of 3 years that is killed for children that they kidnapped.
Right. Oh, we lost your call. You try and call me back if you can. All right, I'll take you again. Yeah, just call me back. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Sheriff.
Morning to you.
This is Rosemary. I'm calling from NCI.
Welcome, Rosemary. Welcome.
Okay, so in all these conversations around Twitter, I'm just wondering where the vice president is in all of this. My understanding is that he understands the technology more, and he should have been able to provide insight into potential losses of business and economic implications for this kind of ban. You're able to still go to WhatsApp and YouTube and co for now.
Yeah.
At this rate, we don't know what is coming. I think, and like people have said, there are bigger fishes to fry. Your house can't be burning and you are chasing a rat. This is so wrong and unfortunate. Have a good day.
You too, Rosemary. Thank you for calling me. Nigeria Info, good morning to you. I think I lost that call. I'm going to jump on another one. 7:49 is time from our studios. Good morning to you. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sheriff.
Yes,
How are you
please.
doing?
I'm doing okay.
Okay, my name is Meg.
Meg,
I
welcome.
want to react to the Twitter issue yesterday.
All right. Go on.
Okay, it's quite unfortunate where we are as a country. I keep saying that. Really, we are getting deeper and deeper and deeper into the things that negate us as a people. I don't understand the value addition of what the federal government has done as regards Twitter. I don't see the correlation between what he did and what he's doing now. And I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know what they are thinking, his handlers, his advisors. I don't know. There are so many Nigerians who depend on Twitter for survival. It's bad enough as it is, and you are worsening it for citizens. I don't get it. And I don't know who would do this, except, of course, people who don't think far. You just react. You don't think of the repercussions or the after effect of what you are doing. It's quite sad. Very, very sad. God is not going to come down from heaven and help us.
No.
Let's leave God alone. We are bothering God for little things that we can do on our own. It's sad. I'm pained. In fact, I don't want to use words that are inappropriate. Let me just rest my case here.
Thank you,
It's
Meg.
unfortunate, Sheriff.
It is unfortunate. You too, Meg. You too. Thank you for calling. I'm going to go to Facebook right now. Stephen Ago on Facebook says, our leaders are heartless and wicked. They don't care. A 3-year-old child killed. One thing that is certain is our leaders shall die one day. Everybody will die one day. Stephen Ago, thank you for your thought. Do appreciate it. Chidi Peter on Facebook says, Twitter is banned. Chidi, thank you for your thought. Okay, Chuku Ayodioha. Is this Ayodioha? Yeah, don't worry, I use my Yoruba to call you. Ayodioha. Okay, Chuku, I'm so sorry. Your message just disappeared. Femi Taiwo says the insecurity problems we have in Nigeria is mostly being carried out through telecoms platforms, but it's sad. Presidency is quick to block that platform because of Twitter, but they don't trace crime via the same. All right. Femi Taiwo, I think I get what you're trying to say, but thank you for your thought. I appreciate it. I'm gonna let me go to YouTube and take one thought from YouTube. We're streaming on YouTube as well. You can drop your thoughts there and let me know what you think. Okpayemi Daramola on YouTube is saying that the government. Oh, Okpayemi has deleted his message. No wonder. I was trying to find out. Where is your message? Okay. I'm going to take another one. Green Pasture Bill says, who is going to pay for all the money lost from the ban? I don't know. I don't know who's going to pay for it. Because, these influencers, they must have taken jobs. They must have even paid themselves. I don't know how they do it, to promote one business or the other. Social media managers. Don't worry. We'll have that conversation at 8 o'clock. Let's not get into it now. We'll have that. We'll be able to speak more on it. Nigeria, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Morning to you.
My name is Emmanuel.
Emmanuel, we can't hear you clearly.
On, Twitter.
Okay, go on.
I'm a digital marketer.
Okay.
But my feeling this morning is that Mr. President, the Twitter handle is his name, not the end. I don't know why they are going that far, trying to make other people uncomfortable. Occupying the political seat is all about service to humanity, not service to yourself. They have pledged to service us, Nigerians. We are the people that they are governing.
Mm-hmm.
They need to work in accordance with us, not themselves. They are selfish.
Mm-hmm.
Now they are taking money again. They are going to China to go and block VPN. Is that what to do at this time? Is that the appropriate thing? When we have a lot of insurgents, a lot of issues going on, look at what happened in Bogo. People are dead. Farmers, 41 farmers died yesterday again. We are not concentrating on the real thing. We are just, I don't know, this country, let God will help us. Thank you very much.
Join us again at 8 o'clock, my friend. Join us again at 8 o'clock. Thank you for calling me, because we'll be talking about digital marketers and those entrepreneurs on Twitter that have lost businesses in just 3 days. We're hearing billions. We are hearing, no, not millions, not even hundreds of millions, billions. That's what we're hearing. So we want to inquire from them directly, those that do business on Twitter, to ask more about how this has affected them. Nigeria Info, good morning to you.
Sheriff, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Bamba.
Talk to me. What's your story?
Twitter ban. Sheriff, I want to ask
Dambaba, your connection is not too clear. Can you adjust maybe your earpiece? And
I'm not using earpiece. I'm speaking to my phone.
yeah, it's muffled a bit. Well, go on. Let's hear you.
I want to ask you something, Sheriff.
Oh no. Okay.
You told us how much you lost, and I saw it. I think about 2 billion or so. Correct me if I am.
Yeah, over 2 billion. Yeah.
Over 2 billion. Okay. Let's say, for example, now, say the government of the day sack Malami today, or we lose Malami, that is no more on seat. In, let's say, 2 months, how much do you think Nigeria will lose? These people don't think very well, though, to be honest with you. Banning Twitter because of one man, they warned us before now. They told us. Even Jonathan was back then.
I really want to continue, but I think I get what you're saying. Thank you. Your line is not too clear, honestly, to be honest. Yeah, it's not too clear. But thank you. Good morning to you.
Hello.
Morning to you.
This is Happiness.
Happiness.
Hello.
Yes, good morning to you.
Morning, Uncle Sheriff.
Good morning to you.
I want to talk on Jega.
Okay, go on, please.
Jega said the leaders are clueless.
Mm-hmm.
But he conducted the elections in 2015, and then he was the leader during that time. So how can he now turn around and call them clueless?
I'm with you. We're listening to you.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's my take this morning.
Okay.
I don't think he has the moral justification to do that, Sheriff.
Oh, okay.
Good morning.
Good morning to you too. You know, it conducted the election. It didn't vote in the leaders. You, me, we all did. His own is just to, speak out what we told him to say. If you get what I'm saying. Like we gave him a message to deliver, and he delivered that message. Like, look how they voted you. Yeah, basically. Well, it's your opinion, and I respect it. Honestly, I do. 7:56. I think we can squeeze in one more call. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Morning to you.
Yeah, this is Hahibi.
Talk to me. What's your story?
Yeah, I'm talking about the farmer and the Twitter matter.
Okay.
As regards to the owner of the universe and to humanity, he said all things are passed away. He's making all things new, but taking old people that their head has already been worn out. So these are the results. So we have to blame ourselves somehow. And then as regards to food and the farmer, we should open the border. Let there be a word. That border should be open. Like the whole Lagos going to our border, to make sure that border is open.
All right. Thank you so much for your thought. I can't take any more calls right now, and I can't take. But we're continuing with the conversation after the news. Okay, so stay here. Don't go anywhere. I'll take more of your thoughts once we're done with the news. Many thanks to MTN for supporting us on Dailies today. I'm Sheriff Quadry. I'll be back after the news.
You've waited so long, and now the doors are wide open for you to join MTN, the yellow family that's got the coverage and reliable
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.